Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Xenosaga Episode 3. Let's head into Chapter 7.
The Red Testament.
That is a pretty big interrogation room.
That was Kevin. Kevin is dead. Was that just an illusion?
Oh, come on. By now you should understand that the Testaments can be dead. You know about Virgil.
No, Lieutenant Virgil was really there too.
Thank you.
People who are dead are revived as testaments.
Well, at least you didn't say people who are dead are killed, or something like that.
Kevin said he came for me.
I'm pretty sure that he just came to get you captured.
Does this mean the testaments aren't our enemies?
I'm gonna go with no.
Is that her? She's part of the group that stole the vessels of Anima?
Yes. She's been babbling things to herself and ignoring our questions.
Pellegrini, did you notice? Those eyes, they look just like his. They're the eyes of one who continues to defy us.
Well, she did kind of break in and steal your stuff.
Call Supervisor Uzuki and Kevin Winnicott. Have them join me for the interrogation.
Yes, sir.
You're calling the supervisor to the interrogation? Why?
It seems this woman attempted to make contact with both of them not long ago. Then the theft of the vessels of Anima occurred. The operation was performed quite smoothly.
Let me guess, you're about to say something along the lines of almost as if they had inside information or something like that, or...
Do you mean they have inside information?
I don't really remember these lines. It's just kind of obvious sometimes.
Whatever the case, if we don't verify her identity, our future plans could be in jeopardy.
Oh, I'm pretty sure your future plans are already in jeopardy.
Winnicott!
Supervisor Uzuki, what do you want?
Slap him. Slap him, Suo.
If you need to talk, couldn't it wait until later?
No.
What's the meaning of using the 27 series Asura? Those are solely for experimental use. They're still unstable. If they go out of control, we won't be able to rein them in.
And?
If you can't rein them in, then they may cause, secondary effects that you don't intend and can screw up any plans that you may have. You really are a douchebag, aren't you?
Their combat abilities will be as expected. That's all that's needed.
Having them do what they're supposed to do kinda helps.
That's absurd. They can't distinguish between an enemy and an ally.
Yeah, that makes her a really bad soldier.
Are you planning to use a weapon that can only cause indiscriminate destruction?
I'm guessing the answer is going to be yes.
When the Song of Nephilim becomes operational, everything will be resolved by the awakening of the Zohar.
You're going to use the Song of Nephilim that was born from the Lemmageddon translation? You must reconsider. There's still time to stop both the 27 series and the song.
I'm going to guess that the it's going to be no to both points.
There's no other way to activate the Zohar. The descent troops have already reached the city. If we don't use that system now, all of our efforts will have been for nothing. Isn't this why you betrayed the Federation?
No,
No? You sacrificed your own wife in order to save your daughter. Why hesitate now?
Oh, well, that's some new information.
You couldn't possibly understand. I had no choice.
That's right. For the realization of our ideals, there is no other choice. Miltia's sacrifice cannot be avoided.
Supervisor.
Oh, and you're here too, Mr. Winnicott.
I kind of assumed that this was Kevin's room.
What is it?
Commander Margulis requests your presence for the interrogation of the intruder.
had an interrogation? Me as well?
Yes. I wasn't informed of the details, so please ask the commander directly.
What's this about?
I've heard that she's a member of the group that stole the vessels of Anima. It must mean she's more than just a petty thief.
I would think that anyone who broke in here would be more than just a petty thief.
Well. So, you know who I am? It seems I was right. You are more than just a mere rat.
Of course I know who you are. I've kicked your butt a couple times.
Oh,
You're an interesting woman. I can tell you are no spy. Your face betrays your every thought.
I won't tell you anything.
There's no point in empty bluffs. We have countless ways of making you talk.
Oh god, he's gonna pull out the feathers.
But before that, I'm going to have you answer questions from these two.
Considering that they don't even know why they're here, I'm curious what kind of questions they're gonna have.
Tell me the truth. How much do you know about the vessels of Anima?
Everything?
It's pointless to keep silent.
Why?
I don't want to be rough with you. Please answer me.
I have nothing to say to a man who doesn't even hesitate to sacrifice his own family.
What are you talking about? That's none of your business. Besides, I didn't mean to sacrifice her.
You know, Suo, you may not be very good at this interrogation thing. You're not supposed to, like, answer their questions or comments or statements.
Then what did you mean to do? Aoi Uzuki is your wife. How can you let these people do what they want to her?
Who are you?
Well, you're a lively one, aren't you?
Alright, that's kind of weird, the effect from the mirror there. Was not expecting that.
Listen, we already know you're using the vessels of Anima as mobile weapon reactors.
Well, that's what you were planning to do.
That's top secret research. Even Vector doesn't have that technology yet, much less UTIC.
Actually, they do. And not just because we're back in the past.
Where did you obtain it from?
I knew it. So it wasn't just Ormus involved in the Zohar research, but Vector as well.
Woman, where did you learn the name Ormus? Your attitude reminds me of a man I know, and I don't like it.
I think he's talking about Jin there.
Curiosity can prove to be fatal. You would do well to remember that.
It only killed the cat, not the human.
You will tell us everything you know. Naturally, we won't kill you, though you'll experience things far worse than death.
Oh, like smelling your breath? You did get pretty close.
Fibronia, what's wrong?
How did Fibronia know how to find us?
I have something I need to tell everyone. There's no time. Hurry.
How did she know to find us in the first place? I mean, admittedly, little Shion knew about the ship, so it's fair to think that Fibronia, learned of it as well. But how did she know to come here?
Alan, how long are you going to stand there?
Until you acknowledge my presence.
Why didn't you go back and rescue the chief? If you'd gone right back, you might have been able to get to her.
We can't put everyone in danger because of Shion's selfish actions.
Sure you can.
But why aren't we going to rescue her now?
After our infiltration, the security at Labyrinthos has been increased. If we make any rash moves, we'll only make the situation worse.
I understand that, but while we're calmly talking about this, the chief is in danger. Aren't you worried about your sister? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Oh, I think you kind of did.
Alan, everyone's worried about her. During the Gnosis terrorism, Shion learned that our father betrayed the Federation.
This is Jin's theme. One of my favorite pieces in the game.
And handed over Lemageddon to the Utic. I've kept his involvement with Utic from her. Her actions are not based on conviction. Rather, she's acting out of spite toward our father and me. Convictions built on a weak foundation like that will crumble at the slightest provocation. Thus, I'm worried. The truth that awaits her.
You know, you might have avoided all of this if you'd just told her.
I have a feeling there's something here that Shion must not be allowed to know.
I have a feeling that she's going to learn it regardless.
What do you mean?
I don't know what it is yet.
Then how do you know it exists?
But I'm concerned about the way she's been fainting lately.
You mean the way she's been fatigued?
Yeah, it's a little bit more than fatigue.
If that's all it is, I wouldn't be worried about it.
What do you mean?
Her mother had the same symptoms.
The chief has the same illness as her mother?
Jin! Shion's in trouble.
Yeah, we know?
What?
What is it?
Febronia's here. Please come to the bridge.
It's kind of an understatement to say that she's in trouble.
Your friend is in danger.
She ran into Labyrinthos. No kidding.
She's being held prisoner inside Labyrinthos.
And that was kind of going to be a given.
Commander Margulis plans to get information from her by force.
Again, kind of a given.
The Colonel?
Don't tell me it's already too late.
No, she's still all right. There's someone inside taking action to aid her. But I don't think it will delay them for long.
I see.
Wonder who that could be.
But if we take on Utic with our current capability, we're going to suffer a lot of damage.
Not really.
Not necessarily.
Jin?
Don't you see? You and Chaos should know what's about to happen.
Oh!
If this world is proceeding as we know it, then the third descent operation will begin soon.
Oh, right, the third descent operation. There was a comment about the second descent operation being what we saw at the beginning of Xenosaga 2. No, it's the third. Second, third, same difference. I mean, it's a descent operation.
When it begins, Utic will be in a full-scale battle against the Federation.
And we know the details of that battle from beginning to end. We can use this to our advantage.
We'll slip past them in the midst of everything and rescue Shion.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Now, let's go.
What? Me too?
Of course you two.
You're worried about Shion, aren't you? She needs someone to support her. Please lend us your help.
Besides, we only have 6 people and we need 7.
All right. I'll accompany you.
We must rescue Shion. As soon as preparations are complete, we will head for Labyrinthos. Well, let's talk to people first. So the third descent operation is about to start. Miltia was such a nice planet. Then that operation triggered the Miltian conflict. Now there's nothing left of bad memories. Good music too. I heard Utic captured Shion. Sounds like we got no time to lose. I wish I could lend a hand with the rescue, but we can't abandon the Elsa at a time like this. Go give him hell for me. Sure. So we're gonna take advantage of our knowledge of the situation, huh? Wait a minute. We'll be interfering with this world like crazy. It'll be okay. But we can't just abandon Shion. Screw it. I'm just not gonna worry about it. Good man. Oh, hey, Pellegrini.
There's someone who's helping to rescue Shion. She should be safe for a while, but I don't know for how long. The person who's helping her? I can't give any details, but there's no question it's someone we can trust.
I don't need to hear about the secrets of the 3 plates. Incidentally, we can go to the floating landmass, which is a pretty good place for skill points. don't think that there's any new equipment or items yet. Nope. It's good music, though. Nah. It's nothing spectacular. Nope. I'm pretty sure there's no one in any of those rooms. I don't think there's a new level of Hackhawks yet. But let's double check. I think it might be like the next chapter or something like that. Yeah, World 3. Alright. Kind of wish I could skip through all that, but I can't.
Then let us begin.
Alright, return to main game. Well, at least I don't have to worry about dealing with that right now. I do enjoy the game. I'm just not great at it. What did you say? Ah, advanced stage. Yeah. What do you have to say? You have a really pretty stone. I will give it to anyone. I'm proud of it. One day you will give it to me. So, yes, we do in fact have Alan. Let's go ahead and... Can't check his equipment. We should be able to check his status, though. So he's got a Benzer Ace, and a Neo Protector. He has no necklace, no bracelet, no ring. Medica S all, fist down, soul down for his ethers. He has no techs, he has no abilities, and he has no special attacks. I'll use him for a battle, but I will probably swap him out simply because it's better to give someone who's a permanent member of the party the skill points and experience boost that's going to come from being an active party member, so yeah. I love this music too, it's so good. Let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything that we need to do before we go into the cave. I think the lottery thing might be ready, so let's go check that out. I heard the person who tried to infiltrate the test subject management wing was captured. A medical facility is currently under a level 3 security alert. I'll have to return there when it's my shift. I guess I'll have to go through Labyrinthos and pass through Area 13. Challenge Coupon Association Official Shop. Welcome to the Challenge Coupon Association Official Shop. The winning numbers for the 777th Challenge Coupon drawing have been announced. The winning numbers are first prize 68, second prize 37, third prize 12. Congratulations, you've won first prize. Your prize is 50,000 G. Congratulations, you've won second prize. Your prize is 20,000 G. Congratulations, you've won third prize. Your prize is 10,000 G. Thank you for playing. The timing of the next drawing has not been decided yet. So that's another smooth 80,000 G right there. Damn it, I lost again. I was so sure about the winning numbers on the challenge coupon this time around. Did you come to buy challenge coupons? If only I knew what the numbers were ahead of time, I'd be rich. It's not really that much, but okay. Incidentally, I did know what they were ahead of time.
Hey, want me to tell you about the secret passage to the church? Want to take the secret passage?
No, it's okay.
Oh, you're not much fun.
Horami, ice cream for sale. Hey there, what flavor do you want? Still only sells the same stuff. Press the switch? Sure. Hey, don't mess with the switch. Press the switch? Sure. Hey, don't close my shop. Phew, good. Fun times. You know, maybe you should have the switch inside. I'm not sure if there's anything that you get from doing that. Yeah, I don't think so. Let me double check, though. Well, first of all, if we ask her... Oops. Sure.
Roger, I'll let you through.
Oh. I mean, you don't really need to do that. But, you know, whatever. Alright, well, let's see what people have to say now that Shion's been captured. Let's see if the little kid is up here. He is, and he still has his balloon.
Oh, my balloon, it's so cute.
He doesn't say anything new. I suppose he wouldn't really know about the fact that Shion got captured. On the other hand, it doesn't seem like this place has very good secrets. I heard that the spy that breached Labyrinthos is a woman. I didn't expect that. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe the spy was Linda. No, I'm pretty sure Linda is still down there. Sure, let's go ahead and do that.
Where the hell is Paquette?
I like that we can hear what she has to say with these binoculars. This is a really weird place to meet someone, though. Although, you know, lady, if you had the connection gear, you could totally blow that thing up right there. I love that they put in the Xenosaga 1 areas. A list of test subjects in the experiments at Labyrinthos? Why would a civilian like you be interested in that? I guess even if I did tell you, there's no way for you to get there. If you take the central elevator down from the entrance, you'll understand. I think that's probably a change from before we infiltrated Labyrinthos, but, you know, whatever. I captured one of the intruders that stole the mobile weapon reactors. Commander Margulis himself is currently interrogating the prisoner. But why is the commander so concerned about mobile weapon reactors? They're mobile weapon reactors. That's a pretty significant thing. I heard that the man who always sat here passed away. I don't know any details, but apparently he was addicted to a special kind of drug. The main supervisor in charge of the Realien Connection experiment is acting strangely. I think his name is Suo Uzuki. He's a cold-hearted man who's using his own wife for the experiments. Better not betray the organization. Since receiving word of a Federation bioweapon, some members within the organization are calling for early deployment of our variant combat Realiens. They're the Asuras. I heard they were developed by a young researcher. Aw, Shion's not down there. Well, I guess if Shion's not down there, there's not much point in doing this, but I'll go ahead. It's only 100G. Sure. What do we have? Any changes? Doesn't look like it. And I'm pretty sure we can never actually get to those locations. Nothing new? Nope. It's too bad that guy passed away, though.
Is it just me, or does the atmosphere of the city feel kind of tense? Don't you know anything? Labyrinthos was attacked a few days ago. That's why the security's been tightened. Just what are they doing in that facility? They say they're researching ways to combat the Gnosis phenomenon, but there's no way the Gnosis are going to attack Miltia.
No way, you say? I don't know about that. It seems the guys that snuck into Labyrinthos... It seems that the guys that snuck into Labyrinthos weren't Federation spies. For one, Yuriev would have been more discreet. Is there someone besides the Federation after those mobile weapon power sources? Who are they?
Oh, you know, us.
Whoops. Was not expecting the screen transition to be right there. Like, literally a step past this guy. Are you wondering how UTIC could become this powerful after we seceded from the Federation? Well, we have a powerful organization on our side. You want me to tell you more about them? Don't be stupid. Of course, it's not like every immigrant fleet descendant doesn't already know. If you're talking about Ormus, then why was Margulis so surprised that Shion knew the name?
We don't know when the next descent operation is going to take place. Security has been dramatically increased, so we'll be ready to deal with them at any time. It's an operation to cut off the power supply for our force's mobile weapons. But the intruders in Labyrinthos were apparently after something else. I heard they were after the power sources for the special mobile weapons known as ESs.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
What do you think of Supervisor Uzuki's recent behavior?
He, along with Professor Mizrahi, are now essential to Ormus. That's all there is to be said.
Huh? Who are you? We're currently under martial law. You'd better not wander around.
You heard our conversation. You'd best forget what you heard for your own sake.
Oh, I heard it all. Every single word.
I don't think that's going to have anything new.
Hello?
That woman they captured had detailed knowledge of our activities. Rumor has it she even knows who's backing us. I imagine Commander Margulis is going to pay special attention to her.
Was that something stuck in that machine?
There's a suspicious guy who's been hanging around here. I wonder if it's his fault. Anyway, I can't break open that machine by myself. If you're not busy, come over here and give me a hand. We're going to get something new for doing so? The biomedical industry was at its peak 100 years ago. The technology cultivated back then is used in the Realians and bioweapons of today.
I heard that revival medicine that's selling...
I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. What is it? Are you going to help me? If you are, do me a favor and destroy that console. We did before. Yeah, nothing new, huh? Oh, you destroyed that console for me. Yeah, okay. Kind of surprised that he's not saying anything new. Kind of disappointed that he's not saying anything new.
Are you a resident? There's no need to worry. Even if the Federation launches another descent operation, we'll guarantee your safety. The area around Labyrinthos is the highest security of any region of Miltia. As long as you're here, your safety is assured.
Really? You say so. I heard that black mobile weapon was used the other day. You want to know more about it? Well, okay. The immigrant fleet designed it to compensate for the lack of pilots. It's like a derivation of the Proto-Omega. If they're using it in battle, that must mean the top brass are actually pretty worried. Not sure exactly how I mean, I don't think it was remotely operated. Well, it might have been remotely operated. I meant, like, artificial intelligence operated. What's our real purpose? I thought our main objective was to wipe out the Gnosis, but now our enemy has become the Federation. It's obvious by looking at our weapons. Rather than developing anti-Gnosis weaponry, we've gotten into an arms race with the Federation. I trust Supervisor Uzuki. I'm more worried about that boy who's assisting Professor Mizrahi. Have you seen his eyes? They have a strange spark to them. That's something more than just ambition. I hope he doesn't do anything problematic. Oh, he will. These guards are really well informed, you know? What's that Federation female spy hoping to find out at this late date?
No kidding. Even if they got some information, they couldn't do anything without capturing Professor Mizrahi.
Maybe cutting off the mobile weapon reactors was just a distraction, and they're really trying to capture Professor Mizrahi?
Even if they did manage to capture him, I can't see him cooperating with the Federation.
Over the past few days, large numbers of Realians calibrated on Proto-Merkaba have been brought in. Is something about to start? Just what is that recalibration they're performing there? I'm also curious about that 100 series observational unit that they were talking about. These guys are amazingly well informed.
Is the preparation for the combat-tuned Realians complete yet? They're going to be useful. I heard that they don't have any fear of death. You could even call them the ultimate soldiers.
Yeah, I don't know about soldiers. More like, ultimate murder machines.
Doctor, is it alright if I cancel tonight's counseling?
That's fine with me. Do Realians feel premonitions?
Feels like something is going to happen tonight. Something big that will change everything.
Do you mean that descent operation? Even so, something big. You're a fascinating sample.
An emergency meeting of Federation leaders took place a short while ago. It was probably about the Miltia invasion. Do they intend to engulf this planet in war like Abraxas? If they stopped and thought about what happened to Abraxas, they should be able to imagine how foolish this Miltia invasion is.
Do you have my thing yet? Nope. Nope. Oh,
do you know what happens to people who oppose the UTIC organization? I don't know anything. I've never heard of a man named Eisen. Huh? What are you looking at? This man is a traitor, taking him to Labyrinthos.
How did this happen? I just wanted to see my old friend.
Wow. Kind of a jerk there. Actually, I wonder if, Eisen and Mai have, anything new to say.
That intruder the other day was caused by the security department screwing up yet again. Turns out that the IDs the intruders used were stolen when the 34th Special Transport Troop was attacked.
Yeah, I mean, I am really surprised that they didn't, disable them. Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have gone back. Well, those forms look a little familiar.
Yeah, I know. It's the beginning of this planet's nightmare.
Looks like the Federation's descent operation's begun. I must have taken too much time.
Hey! It's past Jin! Let's see if we can meet him with current Jin.
I guess I don't have a choice. I'll have to retreat for now.
That thing does seem to camouflage pretty well in there. Should have run back to, try talking to Eisen and Mai. I like how those soldiers, they ran over and they just decided not to say anything to her.
The flowers are all dead. They're all dead.
There's still a few in there.
I told you, there's no point in this sort of thing. This isn't going to make anyone happy.
Made her happy for a little while.
That's not true. If more of them bloom, everyone will notice.
Not sure about that.
You're wasting your time. They'll just get trampled again.
Yeah, then you can plant them again.
No, they won't.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna get seeds from Feb.
Not sure if you're gonna find Feb at the church.
No one has the ability to lead others to the truth.
Oh, I do.
Our powers
saying.
are too limited.
See, it's still alive. Ah, you bastard.
Only those who possess divine power can accomplish that.
Nah, that's not necessary. I can lead people to the truth.
The
Trust me.
staff and test subjects are already being moved to the evacuation shelters. We'll also seal this block just in case. You should evacuate immediately as well.
Commander Margulis, what happened to Fabronia?
I heard she went outside.
What's she thinking at a time like this?
There's no need to worry about that prototype Realian. We have all the data we need. Still, the Federation's advance is faster than I expected, and their numbers are great.
Well, they kind of have the entire universe to draw from.
I don't see any sign of our defensive troops being deployed yet.
Seems kind of dumb.
There's no need for concern. Proto-Omega is going out to intercept them.
Yeah, but there are probably already troops in the city.
Proto-Omega? You're going to use that?
It is the will of Patriarch Sergius. And this time, the 27 series will be deployed as well.
Ah, crap.
If they are as capable as you've estimated, the Federation soldiers will last only minutes.
I'm pretty sure they'll last a little bit more than minutes.
You're a fool to jump ahead like that. The 27 series isn't ready yet. You must reconsider.
To be fair, any amount of minutes is minutes, so I suppose he could be accurate.
Winnicott is the one responsible for the design.
Yeah, and he's an asshole, we know.
And says they're ready and will perform to expectation.
His expectations are probably not what you may be thinking.
It's true that their capability itself far exceeds that of previous combat Realians. But those things can no longer even be called Realians. They're dangerous even to us.
It doesn't matter. By using them, we can obtain even more accurate data.
You know, what's a few civilian deaths?
Besides,
and non-civilian
we've already
deaths.
completed preparations to use the Song of Nephilim. Once the Zohar is activated, the Federation will no longer be our concern.
Are you all crazy? Professor Mizrahi canceled the Lemageddon translation work. Do you really intend to use the incomplete song? It'll destroy this planet.
Why do you hesitate? Everything we've done is for our ideal reality.
Maybe he's not crazy like the rest of you?
That's what this project is for.
Margulis.
I can't leave things to that madman any longer. I'm going to do as I please as well.
No.
That's a great way to just foul everything up. Yeah, everyone just go do what they want to do.
It looks like things have gotten quite hectic here.
I'm glad those soldiers are just running around and not paying any attention to the clearly non-soldier people who just ran up.
The URTVs are descending. This is gonna be a battlefield soon.
Luckily, Junior doesn't have the blonde hair of most of the URTVs, so he wouldn't be confused for one. By most people.
In a few hours, Federation troops will enter Labyrinthos. There's no time to lose. We have to hurry and rescue Shion.
According to Fabronia's information, Shion is held captive in Labyrinthos' test subject transport area. It's beyond a door numbered 13. I doubt I'll be much help, but I'll join the fight to save the chief. I'm going to save her.
And a database update. Well, that seems like a good thing to end the episode on. Got a little bit of few things in the unknowns. Omega Universitas. An Omega test unit developed by the Galaxy Federation government. Really? An Omega-type test unit of an interstellar strategic integrated weapon system, independently developed from a concept procured by the Galaxy Federation government from the immigrant fleet nation. The freshly rolled-out unit was seized during the Miltian conflict by the UTIC organization from a weapons plant under Federation jurisdiction. Although the unit's miniaturized body successfully lengthened its continuous operation time, the maximum power of its installed generator far exceeds its endurance rating. As a result, it was completed with a continuous operation time lower than what had been assumed at the start of development. In order to ameliorate its fragility, the unit is installed with a system that will transform itself into a configuration that can withstand the power of its generator as it rises. This revolutionary system reads the pilot's nerve impulses and automatically executes the transformation as his reaction speed to the unit increases. Unfortunately, the potential of this unit rests entirely on the mental state of the pilot. Faced with the danger of it going out of control if the pilot's nerve impulses become unbalanced, it is currently in the custody of the Special Weapons Development Sector of the Consolidated Advanced Technology Testing Ground as an unmanned unit, with an imitation personality installed as its pilot. That sounds almost present day. Well, that's the only thing. So when we come back, we will be right here, ready to head into the acute neurosis treatment facility in Labyrinthos. I do kind of want to run back and see if Mai and Eisen have anything new to say. If they don't, then I'll just skip that and we'll be back here. So, KOS-MOS keeps looking at me, basically like, it's time to end the episode. You need to get on that and end the episode. So, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. See you next time, everyone.